Okay, so I made another one. Okay. I think everything is okay right now. Yay for chaos. Um, yes. Hi guys. 10,000 subs coming soon. Sure. Yeah, so hello. So James is from LA. What's wrong?
I'm going here for a second.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll see like my family people like running around. Kids are home from school. You know, we're all working from home. I just got back from Pilates. So yeah, we're like all over. Okay, so like I have some questions that people sent me ahead of time. But yeah, so you guys can drop me questions in the chat as well. So let's see. One of the first questions I get a lot is like how to choose a stake pool. So I see this a lot on all the forums, and the one thing I hate the most is the dataless wallet ranking, and how like the number one pool is usually looking like the most saturated and not necessarily like lowest fees or anything like that. But honestly, to me, like it doesn't really matter about pool fees or anything like that, because unless you're delegating like in the high millions, those fees are like nothing. They're not going to make a difference between pool to pool. Um, your average that you're going to make yearly off of your investment is 5%. So just understand that, whether it's a um, small pool, like 1 million or less, or over 15 million, as long as it's under saturation, which is 64 million, it's going to be okay. You're going to get your 5% over the year. Um, Hello from Germany.
Come here.
10 May, am I saying that right? From Germany. What are my thoughts on the Merry Hard Fork? So it launched this epoch. It'll go active March 1st. Um, I think that it's good. I mean, like, what else is there to say about the phases of Goguen? They're rolling it out in phases, slow and steady, like they have been. And yeah, so we had Allegra, now we have Mary, and now we're all going to just figure out how to do the native tokens and how to do the paying for the fees with our tokens. Um, the next question from Van is, am I going to make my own token? I'm going to play around with it. I'm going to figure out how to do it and see what all the excitement is really about. I haven't played much with it. But yeah, it seems to be really cool. I saw the Cardano 360 um, summary and the babble and how it seems like really cool. So yeah, definitely something that I'll look into. I like Germany a lot, trying to get more followers on Twitter from Germany. Yeah, like I have friends like from all over, especially being from the military community. What else do people ask me a lot? I recently did a video showing all the steps from creating a wallet on Daedalus to moving your exchange money to your wallet and then staking it. So that's a question that I get a lot. Like, how do I move funds from the exchange to the wallet? Um, how do I stake it? You know, and then of course, like I just went over what pool to stake with. Um, do you guys have any questions so far? I mean, I love that you guys are checking in. Yeah, Korea's great. Like I've lived here almost my whole life. I was born here, and then my dad's military or was military, so we moved around. But I came back when I was about 12 or 13, and I've been here through high school. So, Liam, I have not purchased ADA directly through Uroi. I personally don't use Uroi. I have it installed, but I don't use it as my active preferred wallet. But I did see it. And I heard in the different forums that it's not available in America yet. They're using Changely as their exchange, and I guess that they are not available for America. But I've seen it. I saw that Jamie from 21 Ada did a video on how to purchase through the Uroi wallet, and I think Kaizen did one too. James asks, once you delegate it, you can take it out like it's still available. Of course, yes. So your ADA, when it's in your wallet, it's free to move anytime. There's no locking period. If you want to move it back to the exchange to sell it, you can do that at any time. You just have to transfer it. How much ADA do I own? Not enough. How can the stake pool operators mess up and not provide us rewards? Some epochs 1%, others 8% for small pools. How can we recognize a bad pool? Okay, so a bad pool would be potentially not getting any rewards for that epoch because they mishandled their keys or didn't renew something on their end, like the KES rotation. You guys don't really have to worry about all those technical things, but you'll see that reflected in like the number of blocks produced for that epoch. And if the operator is transparent, they'll say that they messed up, they didn't rotate correctly, or something. You've seen those tweets from operators. They change something in their pool cert, disqualifies them from the rewards for that epoch, etc. So I would say that when you're looking at their block history, you can see their the blocks made, what their expected was versus what they made, but then also their ROS. So if it's within that 5 to 6%, they're probably still okay. They just have volatile luck from the slot lottery. It doesn't mean that they're a bad pool, it just means that they're unlucky sometimes and more lucky other times. So the more close that they get to 64 million, the more stable that they are with their block production and their what they get for their slots. The smaller they are, the more volatile. They skip their epoch, sometimes no blocks, sometimes big rewards for a lot of blocks because they have to make up that average to equal out to 5% for the annual rewards that they're supposed to return to you. Okay, what's the next question? I hope I answered that question properly for you. Let's see. Can I explain voting? Yeah, so the catalyst voting, do you mean the process or like the what catalyst is? So I can kind of do both. Catalyst is a like a fund program that they put together that's totally going to be decided by the community 100%. So you go to idea scale and you kind of give kudos or downvotes to projects that you think should be voted on. And then during the voting period, you register with Catalyst through Daedalus or Uroi, and then the Catalyst voting app. and then you can register one wallet to submit your votes for the projects that you like. Can I please create a series of videos on phases of Cardano development and the technology in general, if possible? I will try, and if not, I'll link you videos to others that have already done it. Where did your original stake pool's name of Jaws derive from? So that is derived from what I created my LLC for my Amazon FBA business. So it's just the first letter of my family's name. So J for Justin, A for Amanda, L for Luke, Z for Zoe. So I named that to be my LLC for my Amazon. And I made that my stake pool ticker in the beginning because I didn't understand the value of the ticker at the time. I just needed to assign a name. And then shortly after that, I changed it to Deadpool. Let's see, how good is our pool? How many times has the rewards been successful? So James, we have been doing great. I don't think that we've had many issues. There's been a couple of times where we have slot battles and we've lost. While I was learning, there was one time where there was a weird Kest rotation where I didn't restart properly, so like I missed one block. But yeah, other than that, like we haven't had anything on the operator side that's been an issue. But yeah, so the ARPO is doing great. It's just the last one and this one honestly have been like unlucky. So we have been making less than expected, but Deadpool's style is to like overachieve and then kind of like be lazy for a couple of epochs and then overachieve again. Hi, Duckpool. Hi, Crypto Collector. It's late for you. Are you familiar with Cardano's work with SingularityNet? Can you provide a high-level explanation? Unfortunately, I have not dived into SingularityNet yet, so I can't really answer that, but it's on my list of things to study. Question 2 from Tan Mei. I recently delegated to a pool with 1 million pledge. It disappeared today at the start of the epoch. Does that mean I lost all my rewards for the previous epoch? Can you clarify a little bit what it means that it disappeared? Like the pool disappeared, like you can't find it in the wallet? Because it could just be that they're not showing up in the wallet because their metadata is missing, and the Smash servers are not picking it up properly. So it could still be there. You could search for it by pool ID to make sure that it's still there. You can do that on Pool Tool, and you can locate your wallet in the Delegator tab of Pool Tool to see where your wallet is. And then you won't ever lose any ADA that has been given to you. So future potential rewards could be lost if your pool has a problem, but never taken from you from what you have. Duck money. Team Deadpool. Yes, Team Deadpool. I cannot find it in the pool list anymore. Okay, well, later you can just message me and then I'll help you find it. So let's see. Somebody asked me a question about like undelegating and selling. So it's kind of the exact opposite of what you did for staking. So when you want to take your money off of the out of the wallet, you have to unstake. So you go to like where your rewards are, and then you click claim, and then it'll give you the option to like unstake or undelegate, and then you'll get your reward back, that 2 ADA for your wallet, and then from there you can transfer however much you want to the exchange. Now you don't have to unstake the wallet. You can take partial of your ADA out and send it to the exchange, but basically you make a transaction, send it to the exchange, and then from the exchange you exchange it to another coin or to your fiat, and then you transfer that to wherever you on ramp, so then you off ramp. So to your bank account. So for me, that's Coinbase. For others, they could be linked directly to the exchange. Liam asks, what is the best exchange to buy ADA? That's really what's available for your region and your preference. So for me, I like to use Binance.com. I know that people in the US can't do that unless they use a VPN. So they have Binance US. There's also Kraken and Bittrex, Crypto.com. There's so many. So it's just kind of like what you like to use and what you're comfortable with and what your region allows. I'm having a lot of questions from people in Africa. Actually, there's been 2 or 3 who messaged me. They have issues with their exchanges because they've made it illegal, I think. So we've been having some struggles there. Thoughts on your recent adventure in Celsius? I really like it. Yeah, so am really upset that I didn't get into it sooner because I saw Celsius last year. I saw him interviewed with another YouTuber, and I was like, wow, that's really awesome. That's a really good concept. I want to do that. And then I just was so busy with my own stuff, with Cardano, with the family, that I didn't get into it. I didn't go research how to do it. So just recently, I put my Bitcoin and some other stuff that my husband had acquired before we got into Cardano, and it's so easy. It's so easy to just put it there. Really simple app and interface, and just it draws interest on itself because it's just a lending protocol, right? It's really cool, and I'm really happy that it's coming to Cardano. So I'm really excited for what that's going to look like. But the Ouroboros can be really hard. Luck comes and goes. That is absolutely true, Duck. Yeah, so like I said, Deadpool is a roller coaster. Sometimes we go really, really high and then not so high.
That's not true. That's not true. My hand is raised.
Oh, John, thank you. I love all my people in my group. So thank you for being with me. Angel of Ada community, hope you're doing well. I am doing well. Today is a good day. Thank you. Speaking of Africa, what are your thoughts on the government deal? So, I mean, they've been really tight-lipped on that, right? So I don't really know what's going on there, but I'm excited because more users is always better, and I really do hope that we bring some good developments there. See, what else did you guys ask me? I wrote down some of your questions. I went over how to choose a pool, how to undelegate. Another thing that I get a lot of questions about, like, I don't know if you guys know, but like, people ask me about what are the pool fees. So when they go to Pool Tool and Ada Pools and they see the pool fees, or they go into the Uroi wallet and they see the 2 fees, and then it's kind of lumped together. So it'll be like the 340 minimum pool fee and then the margin fee, which ranges from like 0 to 5% for different pool operators, right? And then Uroi wallet and some others will lump it together as what the overall percentage of that pool will be. But like I said, first thing was like, it doesn't really matter. Like, unless you have a huge bag, like in the millions, it's not going to matter. You're still going to get a decent reward. It's still going to be 5% for you, no matter what pool. So like, don't use that as your metric of judging pools. So I am like, head dived all the way in on the deep end on Cardano. So I haven't really researched a lot of other projects. I know that Polkadot, Gavin from Polkadot came from Ethereum, just like Charles did, but I haven't researched what it is. So I can't really give opinion on it. Great job on the 360 video today. Yeah, Crypto Collector, you're probably going to go to bed soon. It's late for you. And thank you for the compliment. Yeah, it was pretty like last minute. They had reached out and asked me to do a quick video, and so I just did one and sent it in. Just a quick shout out and congratulations to the new platform. One of the people from my group, Ben C, asked me about retired pools and like what happens to you if you're in a retired pool. So I can answer that. So this is where you as the delegators need to kind of pay attention to your operator, to your pool, because if it goes retired, you don't get any future rewards. No blocks equals no rewards. So you can claim your ADA, you can stake it somewhere else, but you're not going to get any future rewards, obviously. Um, so that being said, you don't have any risk of losing your ADA. Everything that's yours is yours. We can't take anything out of your wallet. You just lose potential future rewards. Does that make sense? Young says, "Hi, Amanda. Giordano here. Can you ask your audience about the incentivized testnet, how to withdraw or move the balance?" Um, yeah, so I have been helping him or trying to help him figure out how to withdraw from the his testnet wallet, and it's quite confusing because it says that he's not able to withdraw his rewards and he can't move his balance. So I'm gonna ask some other friends, Giordano, because it's kind of strange. I've never encountered that before, but I also didn't participate in the test net. But the timing of yours and your wallet saying the different epochs was kind of strange. So I didn't see the rest of your messages since I started the stream, but I'm gonna look into it, see why your wallet is saying different epochs than what we're currently on. So it almost makes me feel like you're still in the testnet wallet. So we have to figure that out too. What else, guys?
I think that it's small enough that it's not a major issue, but it's frequent enough that it needs to be addressed by our training.
Yeah, so Duck, we were looking at the ITN rewards, like the piggy bank shaped thing, and we went to we followed the instructions for how to retrieve the rewards by entering in the passphrase. It's really strange. Like I'll message you afterwards to see if you ever encountered it. Liam asks, "How did you decide to start a stake pool?" I didn't. My husband told me to do it. So that's a quite a story, but he was going to start it together with a friend, and then they decided to do their own stake pools because it was actually not expensive and not didn't need to consolidate resources at all. So then they decided to do it separately, and then he didn't want to do it on he didn't want to do it. He didn't want to learn how to do it, so he made me do it. He came home and he was like, "You're gonna make this stake pool." Oh, is that how it's going to be? Okay. And then it was 2 weeks of no sleep, trying to relearn how to do Linux command line and remember what all these um, commands mean. And yeah, so then I started doing it, and finally it got stood up right as Shelly launched. Would you consider doing a video on Marlow for this less tech experience to learn smart contracts? Um, so I think that I can have maybe like the Loveless Academy help you out with that because they're doing exactly that, right? Hi from Seattle. Will Uroi be able to delegate to more than one pool from one wallet? So that is a big thing, right? So multi-delegation from a single wallet. It's on the list of things to do for both Daedalus and Uroi, I believe. It's just not here yet because they have a lot of things that they want to do and they can only do so much at a time. But it is coming and it will be very useful and I will love it. I'm managing like 6 wallets right now. What else? I love this story. Thank you. Relationships are great. Well, what a husband. I'm glad he talked you into it. Yeah, I guess it's a lot of work, guys. I mean, I got a lot of stuff going on. This is a lot of work. Um, Yeah, so I have the pool, which takes a lot of time and just like checking on it, make sure everything's okay. Of course, like the kids is a full-time job in itself. And then I do have a full-time job that I do now. I'm getting ready to end one of the breaks that I have for school. So my new class is going to start um, in about a week. So I'll be doing my next class in my nutrition master's program. um, the the Amazon thing is doing its thing. I check on that every once in a while. I do the nutrition and health coaching, keeping up and guiding my clients. There's just not a lot of time in the day, so it's like I need to figure out how to balance this all, but it's okay. Happy to have my small bag of Ada delegated to dead. Thank you. So Crypto Yeti, you're in my group chat as well, right? The Telegram. If you're not, then you definitely need to be in there. Like all of you guys can join my group chat. We have a lot of fun. What are you most excited about for the future of Cardano? Um, Probably the DeFi protocols. I want to see if Cardano can do it, because and I'm sure that they can. It's not an if, it's just a when. But I was playing around with Ethereum and their different DeFi protocols, and I was very frustrated at the speed and the cost just to do every single thing every step of the way. So that frustration just makes me more excited for how Cardano is going to make it better. It's a lot of work. Thank you, James. Yeah. Duckpool says you can create a second wallet in Dataless and spread your ADAs and choose more than pool. Yes, so that's what I do too. I have several wallets, and I have a couple of different pools that I delegate to as well. But yeah, they need their own wallet for now. Later, Charles keeps saying that we're going to have multi-delegation. You're going to have delegation portfolios. Another thing I'm looking forward to. But I think the next thing that they're saying is a priority is the multi-assets in the wallet, which I think is going to come in the next update. So that'll be convenient too, because I have a lot of people ask me like, do I have to have a separate wallet? What do I do with my other coins? This will answer that question and make people want to come over to the Dataless wallet even more than leaving it on exchange or using those other wallets that you can't stake as well with, or you can't choose your own pool with that wallet, or you can't vote with those wallets. And so Dataless and Uroi have the voting built in now. So that's great. You're welcome, Crypto Yeti.
I guess in this case, Joan or Amanda or both were not invited to the cool new chat clip. Right, so I've got Youngo on here and Amanda in one group chat. So I guess it's Joan is not in the cool chat. So I'm gonna need you to fix that. It's probably because she has an iPhone.
Best quality of an SPO is one that interacts with the delegators. I mean, I'd have to agree. That's pretty much what I push out to other as an advice. Like, don't go with the numbers. If you can connect with the person, that's probably the best way to go. Erg on Ledger Live. I don't understand. Is Ergo on Ledger Live? Is that what you mean? Liam says, where is the furthest you've traveled? Oh, so I've gone to America frequently, obviously, for university and to visit family. I've been to Italy, so many places. We went to Hawaii pretty frequently because my parents lived there for a while.
That's because you're not part of the Google chat.
Where else did we go? Canada. We went on a South Asia cruise, so that hit like Vietnam and Thailand. And where else did we go? one of my favorite cruises was just like a long repositioning cruise that started in Tokyo and ended in Vancouver, Canada. That was really fun. That was 2 weeks on a boat. Um, it stopped in Russia. That was super fun. Um, let's see. Where do I learn more about Loveless Academy? Armando, why don't you just like send me a message and I'll send you the link? But they should have a YouTube channel now, Loveless Academy. It's with Shweta and Maria and Keith. Silly question. Is Ada your biggest position? Yes. Because I'm like super into Ada. What else, guys?
I thought you were talking to Cody, he was okay with it.
You know what? Egypt is actually on my list. And when I wanted to go, there was a travel ban there for US citizens because there was some like government tensions. And so I wasn't able to go on that trip. And so when the kids are a little bit older, I'm gonna go. I want to go.
You can add them to the invite, and if you choose to go or not, but we'll see.
Yeah, James, I'm gonna have to ask you like the questions about the other coins that you like, the Elrond and the E-Gold. Don't know anything about them. Just Cardano. Yeah, just Cardano fangirl. Not really cheering for anyone else. What else do you guys think? Can be anything. Doesn't have to be only about Cardano.
Because how many times do we get frustrated because they don't have a policy, they've not written anything down, and there's no reference material? I mean, at least Cody wrote it down,
I think I answered the questions that I got from the chats. What got you into Cardano? So I didn't know anything about crypto before July 2020. And that's when my husband came home and said I was going to start a stake pool. And I didn't know anything about blockchain, didn't know anything about crypto, Bitcoin, or anything. So I had to do a real deep dive into everything and learn very quickly. But it was basically my husband and our friend. They were talking about it at work one day, and then he got me started on it. Thank you, Dylan. I love my Deadpool. How would you describe the culture within the stake pool operator community? Um, I would say that it's supportive. The SPO community is like a family. They have their bickerings and their squabblings like siblings, but they also are very supportive of each other. So I think it's really good and also very like embracive. Like they're welcoming to new people. They're not just like belittling the ones that don't know or don't do their research. They try to help raise them up.
You're the only. Oh, you replied to
mine. Cardano holding strong. Yeah. I'm like really interested in all these other tokens that are going to come up. But yeah, other than that, I probably should get back to work soon. But
so the only room that shows
Uniswap has competition. Yeah, so I heard in Charles's latest AMAs that they're using the Uniswap protocol. They're going to do something with that, so that'll be cool. Looking forward to that. So I have one experience with NFTs, and it's when I was working with October Black, and he had made some gifts, and I uploaded it to that one NFT platform, and it's so strange. You can say how many of them that you have, and all that stuff. It's really strange. I don't really know about it. I know it's growing. I know it's going to be like a collectible kind of niche market. Um, it'll be interesting.
I don't really use Hangouts much anymore.
Thank you, James. I'm really glad that you joined us. You're so active and so like upbeat. I love you.
Yep. I just don't chat with many people anymore. Yep.
But yeah, guys, um, I'm gonna go back to work, and it was good chatting with you guys. I hope I answered questions for you guys, and I will, do these more often and get some of your questions answered. Yeah, but
Maybe she can get Google Chat now.
yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll see you later.
The only reason why I ever got really into Hangouts was because I was consistently capable of using it on the internet, and no other chat